David Taub here, co-creator of NextLevelGuitar.com. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. And today, add some spice to your pentatonic scales that anyone can implement quickly into their playing. Something that you could use to really bring something fresh and new to your pentatonic scales. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us, and we so appreciate it. It helps us to keep bringing the content, right? Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see. If you like the video, click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and thank you so much for your support. The jam track we'll be using today is just a simple 2-chord change. It's just an E minor to C sus2. So for these examples, we're going to be using E minor pentatonic. So let me show you a couple scale positions to demonstrate these techniques. Right here, you probably know your basic box shape at the 12th position. And you have 3 E notes in that scale that you really want to try to keep going back to, resolving your licks to. And we'll also use the E minor pentatonic scale shape. That's 1 position back. That's this one. And that one has 3 root notes as well you want to take note of. Here, here, and up on the high E string. So the first thing we want to do to dress up this scale is let's add the 9th or the 2nd. In the key of E, the 2nd is an F sharp. Play it up high, it becomes the 9th. So let's add the F sharp note to the scale here and here. And that's a great one because that works 99.9% of the time, no matter if you're in minor key especially. No matter what you're playing over, that note is going to work. It sounds so good. That 9th adds a lot of drama. Keep in mind, it's a whole step after the root. So that's an easy way to find it. So whenever you play it, just go back a whole step. You're right on your root note. So it makes resolving licks so easy and sounds so good. You could bend from it. Like I'm bending the F sharp to the G. So it gives you that 3 note per string. Like I said, you could resolve it to that E note. Also, you could slide to the 15th, back to the 14th. It's a great way to use that note. Same way up here. You could slide from that F sharp to the G to your root. Or slide back. Remember, if you slide back a whole step from that 9th or F sharp, you're on that E note. It makes it so easy. And now, you're right in that other position I showed you. So you could kind of move back and forth between both positions. But it's such a great note to really throw in there. You could do, now because you have 3 notes per string, you could do, you know, licks like that where I'm pulling off 15, 14, 12. You can do that same thing on that G string, 12, 11, 9. Another cool thing I do with that is licks where you're playing off, like I bar the 12th fret with my first finger, use an upstroke on the 12th fret B string, then downstroke on that 9th, the F sharp, 14th fret high E, then pull off to the 12th. So real quick you get the 9th and the root in there. That's a good one because you could then do the same thing but do it on the 15th fret. You know, do it on the 17th fret. And you can mix them together. Tracks are just an invaluable tool for the practicing musician and allows you to take what you're learning and apply it in a musical context. And if you'd like some killer sounding tracks that I specifically built for soloing purposes, they're wide open, easy chords, click on that link below. I'll send you my jam track coach. 6 killer jam tracks plus 2 ebooks. I diagram out all the scales. I also talk about each track, track by track. What to solo over them, what to try, what might work, and why. So it's great templates as you go along in your lead guitar journey, and I'll send it to you for free. If you look at that minor pentatonic scale again, so you're playing every note at the 12th fret. Well, what if you take the notes at the 11th fret and just slide them in. Like that E flat note is very much not in that scale, but you can use it. You could use all these notes if you bring them in passing, and then resolve them on strong scale notes, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, if I play this E flat note at the 11th fret, it's very out there. It's very dissonant, and it doesn't sound very good. But if I quickly slide it from the 11th to the 12th, it adds a cool little bit of interest. Notice I'm going from the passing tone into the scale note. If I do it the other way and you try to slide into a outside note like that, it's not going to sound as good, this one in particular. See, it's the ear hears the dissonance. If you do it fast like that, the ear only hears something that could be kind of cool, but doesn't have time to really pick the dissonance as if you hold it like that. So go into this, try it on the B string. String. Of course that sounds good. That's the ninth. We were doing that before, right? You do it on the D string. Some of those notes are in other scales and modes, but if you're just looking at pentatonics now, it's a good place to start and just yank them in. Just half step, slide them in. A jam track and just get lost in it, and you will quickly see how your pentatonic playing will take on a whole new life, right? I'd like to talk a little bit about the gear that I use in the videos. Here I'm using a Universum guitar. This is a Mariana Private Reserve. It's a beautiful guitar with a beautiful finish, and I'm using a Paul Reed Smith MT15 amplifier on the lead channel. The gain's about 50%, and I'm plugged right from the guitar straight into the amp. And the only thing I'm using as far as effects is in the effects loop, I have a Keeley Caverns pedal, and that's providing just a splash of reverb and a little bit of delay. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content. Please share and like the video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to leave your comments below. We really appreciate that. And don't forget, if you'd like some more jam tracks, good sounding tracks that are wide open, click on that link below. I'll send you my jam track coach, free ebooks, scale diagrams. Thank you so much for your support over the years. So appreciate it. Keep putting those guitars in your hands every day. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock up.